It is no longer news that Hamster Kombat is not going to be launched July 2024. And so guys, in this particular video, I want to share with you all of the latest news concerning Hamster Kombat new launch date. We are going to talk about the token allocation. We are going to talk about the Hamster Kombat mini game, the Hamster Kombat playground. And for those of you that are having issues using that feature, we are also going to cover the solutions for that. But majorly in this video, I want to share with you all of the latest discovery with Hamster Kombat and also when the Hamster Kombat token will be launched. Let's dive into the video. So a few hours ago, I did make a video on the Hamster Kombat launch date and their hidden agenda. And I basically talked about the post that was released by Hamster Kombat today. Now, I want to actually start from there in this particular video. Now, going on to the Hamster Kombat official website right here, you can see this is their roadmap. And in March, the basic game mining update intact. April referral system, the level rating, the daily rewards. May, they brought in the special card, daily combo, and also announcement, which they actually followed to the latter. In June, this was when the pre-listing was supposed to actually occur, which they actually did. So far so good. They have been doing so well. And then July, they only have the token launch to do. And right now, today is 30th of July 2024, and Hamster Kombat is not going to be launched July 2024. So just a few days ago, Hamster Kombat released the new feature called the Hamster Kombat Playground, and a lot of Hamster Kombat CEO, including myself, got mad at Hamster Kombat. A lot of persons start commenting, and I think those comment got to the Hamster Kombat admin and they released this particular post. So right here you could see this was released a few hours ago. As you can see, we have received a lot of comments about the new playground section and we want to address them. Now I'm going to go through this with you. But before I do that, take a look at Hamster Kombat official Twitter page. There is actually no form of information that is useful on this page. And that is just one red flag for me with Hamster Kombat. How can I come onto your official Hamster Kombat page and not find any useful information? This whole video is useless. This video is useless. It means nothing. Nothing concerning Hamster Kombat is being said in all of these videos. Look at all of these. This is a useless post. It has nothing to do with Hamster Kombat at all. So you could see right here, these videos, all of the Hamster Kombat videos are useless videos. They don't have anything to do with the token at all. You will learn nothing aside them showing you how to complete the mini game, which is useless. So you see, if you're having issues, update your app. This is just what is about the token, and they go back in saying all what they like. Over the months of Hamster Kombat, they've not been really very good in communication. They don't talk about the project, they don't talk about the token, they just focus on giving us random information that most times are useless. The only piece of information that Hamster Kombat has been serious with is launching new features and letting us know about the new cars, the new features they've actually launched. But anything concerning the token has been kept away from us. We don't even know what parameters they are going to be using. Since like 6 or 8 weeks ago, they said profit per hour. That was all. There was no news about that up to now. All of the other activity parameters, which they said would be revealed later, has not been revealed even in July, which was supposed to be their launch date. So it's very bad from Hamster Kombat. But then they released this particular post today. First thing first, participation in various activities will impact the numbers of tokens received in the upcoming airdrop, not the fact of distribution itself. Now, I have already covered this on my video, this particular video, so I'm not going to be running through this. But I just want to actually give some reactions to this. You can imagine saying right here that participation in various activities will impact the amount of token received. But there are lots of activities on the Hamster Kombat app right now. We have coin balance, we have profit per hour, we have level, buying of skin, daily combo, daily reward, daily cipher, the Hamster Kombat mini game, now the Hamster Kombat playground. Referrals are there, completing different cards and getting different cards. The special cards are there, the Web3 section is there. A lot of features, a lot of activities to be done on Hamster Kombat. And so they are saying that participation in all of these is what is going to impact the amount of token that we receive, which is alarming. You should be specific with what particular parameters, because we don't have the whole day. We cannot continue to just live our life using the Hamster Combat app to do all of these activities. If I'm mistaken, it takes around 1 hour to 2 hours every day to do all of these activities, especially with the Hamster Combat Playground and the Hamster Combat mini game that has been newly introduced. Now, take a look at this. We also want to clarify that no section of the game is mandatory to play. This is totally embarrassing from Hamster Kombat. You said just right here that various activities will impact the amount of token received. And right here, you want to clarify that no section of the game is mandatory to play. Now, if you go back to Hamster Kombat right here, this is the guide on how to play Hamster Kombat. You want us to tap to aim, to mine. You want us to focus on profit per hour, levels, invite friends, and every other things. All of these activities, you've always said we should focus on doing certain activities. And now right here, because of complaints, because people do not want to watch ads to make you money and to get your keys or to continue the game, you just simply post this statement: we want to clarify that no section of the game is mandatory to play. The game philosophy does not enforce participation in any activities. Is that true? Is that really true? Now, at this point in time, I want to actually leave this particular post and share with you some information that I found in the net that is very essential for these Hamster Kombat. So one of them right here is this right here, my personal pin. Now, I love this page because of the way it approaches the airdrop space and try to be unbiased. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of its posts right there. You can go ahead and follow him. Now, I'm not affiliated to this. I'm just using his post, so I feel the need for me to actually recommend you guys to follow him. So right here, my personal pin, Hamster Kombat officially postponed their airdrop. There is no date. All hope is in August. All hope is not in August. The truth is that this could just be the end. Now, take a look at this. Hamster Kombat made the most important post of the month. These are the highlights, and that is just one post. All of these details is just in this single post. Before now, no communication from Hamster Kombat, which is bad. And that is why I said I do not like projects. I do not believe in crypto projects that the team, that the admin, that the CEO are all anonymous. We don't know who we are owing. We don't know who is in charge. We don't know anyone. We are just hoping that one day they post. And so if one day Hamster Kombat do not post, and that will be all. Don't like keys or new games, don't play. When I saw this, which is basically what they said right here, that we want to clarify that no section of the game is mandatory to play, it is very embarrassing, because if you go back right here, we go back just to their post about the keys. I'm going to read this for you. The mystery key that you have probably already come across is extremely useful, that may come in handy in the future. Something that is extremely useful that would come in handy in the future. Hamster Kombat is now saying you are not mandated to play. Makes me feel like this post was not really thought out before being published. It makes me feel like Hamster Kombat is just reacting to the community. It's just reacting to people complaining about the so much ad that they display on the Hamster Kombat game, the Hamster Kombat Playground, and not actually a post that was well thought of. Like, if we do not complain, if everyone was okay with the Hamster Kombat Playground, I think this post would not have come in place, and this statement would not have been made, because this particular statement, to me, contradicts every other statement that Hamster Kombat has made, especially talking about focus on profit per hour. Don't focus on coin balance. You've given us strict direction. You've shown us how to play. Right here, you said that the aim of this whole game is to make your way through this. This is a direct instruction. And now, it is not mandated you do it. I don't think that is right. And then they try to play fair by saying that the only mandatory thing is to connect your Ton wallet to your profile. That is not true. That is not true. That is not just the only mandatory thing. If I connect my wallet and I don't tap, will I get token Hamster Kombat? No. And I don't grow my profit per hour, will I get any token? No. So this is just a reaction post. Like I said on this particular video right here, it is totally embarrassing from Hamster Kombat. Secondly, they said when airdrop, we do not know it is cooking, and went on to say how airdrop can become the largest ever. That is not true. I don't think Hamster Kombat is really going to pay us a whole lot of money. Now, I made a post right here where I shared with you how much Hamster Kombat made. And this is actually a very minute sum of what they make in total. Because I can tell you that Hamster Kombat has more than 10 YouTube channels. Now they have a mobile game that shows us like 2 to 3 minutes ads that we watch. At a point, they gave us a card that is linked to an Amazon store, and I'm very sure that Hamster Kombat has something to do with the Amazon store. They have other sub Twitter pages that are paying them, and I also know that they have other people and other means that they make money. So, guys, there are lots of ways. Even if you watch lots of their videos on their Telegram channel or YouTube channel, you will see some kind of sneaky advert in between, which I'm very sure that they are paid to do. So, guys, they are making money from different platforms. They are monetizing the community, and because of that, I feel like they really deserve or owe the community the airdrop. But then, that is just it. One more thing I want to share with you before we go on to the mobile phone and move on from the Hamster Kombat launch and token allocation and talk about the playground is this. Hamster Kombat is trying to balance ad revenue with community respect. Now, it is especially difficult after the appearance of keys and the games from third-party apps are to this unclear airdrop date. The truth about it is that Hamster Kombat needs to be transparent, and the first way to be transparent is not being anonymous. The Hamster Kombat CEO is out there sitting somewhere quiet and relaxed. Why? Because no one knows him, no one knows the team, no one knows the admin. We are just blindly hoping that they would launch this token based on what we found on their Twitter page, or on their Telegram announcement group, or on their YouTube channel. And just like I said on this video right here, this could actually be the biggest Telegram mining scam, the biggest crypto airdrop scam of all time. And with all of these, guys, I can say for sure that two things is going to happen. One, Hamster Kombat may not launch its token anytime soon. And two, Hamster Kombat is not going to cook. Even if they launch, I'm very sure that it's going to be a crappy coin. Now, this is an opinion I've always had about Hamster Kombat because of the way they actually monetize their community. And if you look at other crypto coins like Pixaverse and TapSwap, they did the same thing. They try to monetize the community as much as they can before releasing their token. And that is where the problem lies. Because the truth about it is that you want to think beyond the launch, the airdrop launch. You want to ask yourself, why would people buy my token after the launch? That is how you can make your coin stand out. But then by monetizing the community, a lot of us right now are putting so much work on Hamster Kombat that the moment this coin is launched and if it becomes profitable, guys, you are automatically going to sell and will not bother to look back. None of you is going to hold this coin any longer. It's been too much work. You've done so much that you need to actually cash out. There is no need holding this coin at all. And the reason why you are feeling this way is because of the way Hamster Kombat has treated us so far. They've treated us, they've used us to watch their videos, they've used us to market the token by referring friends, they've used us to perform so many activities that they think we are happy with. But then we are just doing it for the airdrop for the token. And so the moment they launch, I'm very sure that the community is actually going to crash the token because a lot of sales of the Hamster Kombat token is going to occur. Now, more also, guys, let's talk about the Hamster Kombat playground. For those of you that are having issues with the Hamster Kombat playground, I already made a video on how you can use it for your Android phone. Now, it's very compatible to your iPhone, but then for Android device, it is not compatible. So what you want to do is to go onto my channel and watch this particular video. Play Hamster Kombat on your Android phone. And I share with you how you can play the Hamster Kombat playground game, the race for a key, using your Android phone. So you can watch this particular video right here. Also, guys, for the Hamster Kombat mini game, I've said it time and time again. If you want to continue with Hamster Kombat, make sure you are actually completing every single key every single day. Now, I do my best to release videos about these keys every single day, and I drop them on my Telegram channel. So make sure you actually check out the Telegram channel. One more thing, guys, before we actually wrap up this video, I want to share with you a very candid advice. Right now, with the way Hamster Combat is going, you do not want to put in all of your eggs in one basket, in the Hamster Combat basket. You want to actually focus on other crypto projects. There are lots of them that are really doing well. There are projects like the dog is really doing well. I also believe in Yes Coin is really doing well. I also believe in Tomato Airdrop. It's also really doing well. And there are a host of others that are also doing well. And they do not have all of these crappy assignments that you need to do just in the case of Hamster Combat. And also, MinFi is also a very good token that you should actually focus on. But then I also want to share with you a bit of caution. Why actually doing all of these Telegram mining bots, all of this airdrop? Do not put your mind and soul on it. Airdrops is not going to change your life. Airdrop could give you money, could make you money, but they are not going to change your life. Focus on other things in life. Just do this for fun. Just do this on your spare time. And if it's profitable, it is. And if it's not, let it go. A lot of people are putting their 100% mind on this token because of what Notcoin did. And I want to tell you that a lot of persons that made money with Notcoin did not put their soul and mind on it. It just happened that Notcoin paid and paid them huge. Personally, some days I do not complete the cipher, I do not complete the combo, and I care less about it. So just feel free, sign up to as many Telegram mining bots, do as many taxes that you can do on all of them. And if some days you are tired, you cannot, or you have other activities that is taking your time, no problem. The next day you can actually come in and complete and do what you can.